It's starting to look like the rest of February is going to be looking like this for us here in Kansas. Now, while she loves it, I do not. I cannot get anything done in this garage. So, might as well do a kid stash update. Here we go. Splat. If you remember in the last one, I said that Ferraris were not my favorite car. I'm gonna warn you, there's a few extra Ferraris in my stash. Since I only got just a few, I'm just gonna quickly go through the boxes, show you what's there and what to look forward to. And I'm still not sure if I'm gonna wait out the weather or set everything up in the basement. I promised the wife I would not do any more painting indoors, so we'll see. There is a lot of plastic in this kit. I have been very impressed with Revell's Ferrari line. It's full engine, full chassis, full detail everywhere. And that carries on over into this car as well. Full engine, full chassis, full everything. Good job, Revell. Now, I do have some photo etch on the way for both the 599 GTO and for this car. Now, when I was young and did not know any better, I actually had a Camaro in high school. So these early 4th gen cars will always have a place in my heart. Now, I eventually came to my senses and became a Mopar guy. I am in talk with the gentleman who does custom decals, so I am going to try to get him to do me a Tune Port Injection Specialty livery for this car. Because seeing that car on the cover of Hot Rod magazine is what made me want a Camaro. Now, next to Grumpy's Vega, this kid has always been at the top of the list that everybody wanted reissued. Now, I have some ideas kicking around the back of my head that I could do something very cool with this. That being said, I got 2 of them because I also have another idea. As I noted, I drove a Camaro in high school. In college, I drove a 1993 GMC Typhoon chassis number 2025. And I've always wanted a kit of one, so when I saw this pop up on eBay, I snagged it. Aside from 10mm of solid plastic at the front of this vehicle, it's so rough, I'm probably not going to be able to do anything with it. I will still try, I promise you. I just don't have any hopes of it turning out. After the Diablo, this will be my next build. As many of you know, on Facebook, I belong to a group of model builders, the Model Showdown, where we do friendly competitions. This is the only car I had that met the criteria for the next theme. Keep an eye out, because this one will be getting the full build treatment next. I hate yellow. Many of you may recognize it from the very first kit stash I did. There has been 0 changes on this, except for one thing. If you look very close, you can see that I finally got the detail set for it. I set this aside and waited very patiently for the aftermarket to do what the aftermarket does. And that's them. It took 8 months of waiting to get those grills to replace the trash Tamiya gave us. So I'm excited to say I could finally get to work on this car. And last, but certainly not least, here is my personal holy grail. Yep, that's all you're gonna see until it's time to build it. I'm just kidding. I'm not like that. If I have it, I'm gonna share it with y'all. So here it is. This has been another one of those kits that just sits in a pile collecting dust while I gather all the aftermarket goodies. And I do realize this is not specifically for the GTR. The only difference is that I could see is the rear grille does not have the GTR emblem, and it does not have anything related to the rear wing. And I will have to give an honorable mention to a kit that is still in transit. And that, of course, is Tamiya's new McLaren Senna. That's it though, guys. Despite this sub-freezing weather, I will still remain vigilant and build whenever I can.